Alright, let's see. If this reading finds you, you are being put in a very celebratory place. A very, things have worked out, but just not the way you expected, right? There's something about you having gone through a recent tower moment, a recent thunderstorm moment where it felt like the scales actually fell from your eyes and you had to confront the truth and just be like, okay, I'm going to choose my happiness and walk away. And but it didn't feel as defeating as you thought it would. It didn't feel as defeating as you thought it would. It didn't feel as defeating as you thought it would at all. Like, it was just like a part of you also knew it had to come to this. And now it's like your spirit guides are just like trying to cheer you up, giving you songs. You guys, when you're seeing this video, you're going to feel like dancing, singing. If you were to look at it logically, you'd be like, why am I dancing or singing? But your spirit just wants to be revived. And then the cards that flew out, your spirit guides are very heavy in this. They are very heavy around you at this point in time. Like, they're just like, go baby, go baby. They're cheering you on, telling you to like cheer up, chin up, dance, sing, do whatever you want that makes you happy, that makes you feel happy. They're like, we are there for you and we don't play with you. So because we don't play with you, even if you had previously, what I'm saying is like, you might have been making choices that were not, or exposing yourself to certain circumstances and situations that were not the best for you, but you were maintaining this because you were just, trying to play nice, trying to be good, trying to be kind, trying to be caring, trying to give people benefit of doubt, trying to see things from other perspectives. And the spirit guides are having, they're like, this shit has got to stop. This shit has got to stop. And it's literally like, right now, before like 3 days before seeing this video, you've just gone through this period of realizing like, oh, okay, and your spirit guides have been waiting for you since forever to get to this point. And right now, you guys are like, can you see them all around you? They're just like, baby, I want you to play, I want you to rest, relax, there's nothing to worry about. You finally saw what you needed to see. You finally unfucked yourself from this prison. You finally let yourself be free from this conflict, this relationship conflict that you keep going through back and forth with this person. This thing that's kept you, the relationship conflict, that's what you just went through. This is me breaking it straight down. It's overplayed its hand, and then it's reached a critical climax point over the last 3 days. And then at that point, usually you've gotten to that point, what always happened was you get to that point and you refuse to make the crossover to the next level. And your spirit guides are just like, every time you get to that point, you're like, okay, maybe now, and they'll do it. And then you're like, okay, but I still love this person, I still, and they're like, oh, shish. They turn back again. But now, as you are seeing this video, you finally made the jump. You finally decided to put your own happiness first, and your spirit guides are like, yeah, that's our baby. That's our to be like. The song ringing in my head is a Fuji song, it's a Yoruba song, and it's more about the beats. I know Ashake did like a remix recently. I think it's Fuji vibes. But then, what you're really feeling, you're not even really, so irrespective of where you might be watching me from in the world, it's about you right now. You're just feeling like dancing. So you might be hearing music where it's just instrumental drum beats, something you can dance to, something that is very dance heavy focused. It's not really about the lyrics, it's just something that is dance heavy focused, that will make your hips sway, that will make your legs move, that will just make you break down, break out in like spontaneous dancing. That's how you're really feeling right now. And your spirit guides are all for it right now. They're just around you trying to cheer you up, like, trust us. this was the best thing you could have done for this relationship. This was the best thing you could have done for this conflict. This conflict was holding you back, and you kept yourself. And it's also like you just kept yourself held back because you kept on waiting for, okay, this conflict is going to end, this disagreement will end, this will move beyond this point. One day we'll move beyond it, we'll move beyond it. So you just kept that hope alive. But at this point in time, we are realizing like it's always going to be this way. This cycle is always going to play out, right? This cycle is always going to play out. So you can't keep yourself locked up in this prison and keep saying that, oh, you want better, you deserve better, you want joy, you want happiness, you want a different type of relationship, while still maintaining the facades and attachment to this particular one that is very filled with conflict. Why? So that's what your spirit guides have been trying to get you to see for a while. They've been trying to get you to say like, okay, so for some of you, you might have felt like, okay, you make up, you break up, you break up to make up, you make up to break up. Like that cycle has just been continuous. And you're like, yes, we know you keep holding out for something better. We know you keep waiting for change. We know you keep waiting for this situation to change. But the matter of fact is that it's not going to change. This is what is always going to be. And there's something about karma coming through. Maybe you guys had, maybe you and this person had like karmic relationship in the past. You had a relationship in the past lifetime that you needed to settle at this point in time. And when we think of karmic relationship, it's not really about making out. Sometimes it may be that the karmic debt is actually to yourself to walk away from relationships that are not deserving of you. Maybe in the past you didn't let this person be who they were supposed to be, or you didn't allow yourself to be who you were supposed to be. And now in this lifetime, the debt is just for you to realize that, and realize that your happiness comes first. If you're happy, everything around you is going to be in a state of balance, okay? But if you keep making choices from a place of guilt, from a place of, oh, but I've invested so much into this relationship, I've invested so much time, so much effort, so much emotion, so much love, I don't know what else is there for me. Your spirit guides are like, baby, we want to surprise you, but we can't give you anything new if you're still holding on to the past. But I'm feeling it, this also feels really strong. You might feel really, really attached to this person. For some of you, it might be that this relationship has been one you've carried across over different lifetimes. And in this lifetime, you're just being asked to break the cycle, of being in this, because it feels like you being in this relationship is keeping you tethered to a lower state of being. It's keeping you tethered to a lower level of being, and you have to release it for your soul to be able to ascend higher in terms of your soul journey and in terms of your soul timeline, right? So when you're seeing this video, as I said, you're going to be in a joyful mood. Yes, your heart might be breaking, but it's also not feeling it's not feeling discomforting. It's not like the first time your heart broke. It's not like it's so overwhelming that you can't move forward. It feels sad, but it's not bringing you down. Do you understand? And that's also because you've been going through this cycle so many times. It's like even your emotions have had so many trial runs to prepare for this moment. And what I'm just going to say is that you need to just give yourself the grace to choose joy. Give yourself the grace to choose happiness. Give yourself the grace to choose love. This is time for you to really lean into the support of your spirit team. Like your spirit team, your spirit guides, your spiritual team, they are all around you and they just want to love upon you, protect. And one thing I'm even hearing is like, the fact that you kept on forgiving and showing up for this relationship, continuing the cycle, it made your spirit seem very angry because they knew you deserve better, and they don't play with you. They don't play with you about that. They are not as nice as you are. You are very nice. You're very caring. You're very gentle, soft, sweet. Your spirit guides are not like that. And now, it's like this person has overplayed their hands, and they finally you finally accepted, and they're like, okay, baby. Finally, you've given us the space to do whatever it is we want to do to this person. And it's not like they're going to harm your person or something, but it's just that you've taken a lot of shit, you've let a lot of things slide, and they are very upset about that. They don't like that at all for you, because that they see how it affects you, they see how it breaks you down, they see how it affects your It's just see how it affects your emotions, your esteem, your joy, and all of those. And they don't like it because you guys, you've been working with your spirit team. Your spirit team has been saying how hard you work. They've been saying how much you've been pouring into yourself to grow, to become better, to do something different. And then it's like this relationship is just like something that anchors you down to your lower state. So it definitely doesn't make them happy. So right now, that you finally opened yourself eyes to the truth and realized that, okay, you have to be the one to free yourself. You have to be the one to free yourself. You have to be the one to release yourself from this self-imprisonment of thinking that this relationship is the best thing you can have, or this relationship is the best you would ever have, or that this cycle has to continue this way, or you have to keep showing up in this conflict. You have to keep showing up in this. You have to keep exposing your energies to this conflicting environment. No. So now that you've realized that your spirit guides are just coming around you guys over this next 3 days, okay, you're going to be seeing a lot of synchronicities, messages, and signs from your spirit guides just to remind you, like, okay, we love you so much, we are protecting you, we are going to provide everything you want. We just want you to be happy. We just want you to be joyful. So you guys, this is time for you to really leaning into being babied. We want you to become very open with them. You need to trust them because they are there for you. So don't feel like at this point, don't feel like you're doing this thing alone or there's no one by your side. No, they're there for you, like all the way through. They're there for you, like all the way through. Like, baby, we've got you. We want you to lean on us, call on us, play with us. You guys, you might just be feeling very joyful and playful, which you feel like, but with everything that's gone on with what has recently happened, I should not be feeling this happy, but they're not allowing you to wallow in any sadness right now. They're not allowing you to wallow in any sadness. They're like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You need to walk away. You need to free yourself. You need to walk away. You need to free yourself. You can't keep on taking the hits. You can't keep on taking the shit. You can't keep on turning the other face. You can't keep on being hot and still staying in the same situation. No, it has to change. Yes, you're going to be feeling like listening to instrumental music, like not instrumental, but more like dance music without songs. So what lights you up? What lights you up? Because you're a starseed. You're like, you've been allowing this relationship to bring like a lot of darkness. You're doing, and then this relationship comes and it takes you off your path, and then you have to reorient yourself, come back in line, and then it takes you off your path again. Like, no, you can't keep doing that, okay? So over this next 3 days, I just want you to focus on what lights you up. If it does not light you up, you're taking your energy back from it. You're calling back your power, your energy, your emotions, everything, your effort. You're not willing to. Now you're no more willing to show up for whatever does not fill you with joy, whatever doesn't light you up. It's not. There's no energy for you to give to that. Okay? You're calling in your soul tribe as well. You're becoming quite your intuitive skills are also increasing, and your spirit guides are like, don't worry, it's all coming together. What you've been working on, it's all coming together. You're pulling in soul tribe, you're pulling in people who truly see you, people who truly understand. And then what I'm hearing is that the love is still coming, like someone who can truly love you as you are, not someone who keeps on trying to love you but then bringing up a lot of contentious behavior into the relationship. Nah, this was just destabilizing to you, so there's no need for you to feel guilty about it. It is what it is. It's happened. Let it be. Release it and step into the joy, step into the embrace, step into the loving support of your spirit team at this point in time. Over this period, I just want you to focus on what lights you up, what brings you joy, what makes you happy. Focus on that and do more of that. Anything else, you don't have time for it. Do what makes you happy, eat what makes you happy, wear what makes you happy, be be the version of yourself that is the happiest. Do the things that light you up, really, because you're a starseed, and now you're realizing like, okay, there's something about your karmic debts also being completed. Like, you coming to this place, even going through all the contentiousness of this relationship, it has also just helped you to love and appreciate yourself a whole lot more. Love and appreciate yourself a whole lot more. The treat yourself with more care, more respect, more value, be more. There's something about your worth, the way you see yourself is also increasing and appreciating. And that's also supposed to give you the strength, the inner strength for you to realize like, okay, I value myself more than the way this person treats me in this relationship. So I really have no reason to stay, because it's been clear to me and it's been made clear to me that this person does not actually see me, or they don't value me even the way I'm worth. So why am I settling for less? Do you understand? Okay, so this is you just having that 180-degree shift and realizing that, okay, fine, even if it didn't play out, it still played out for you. Now your spirit guides are like, baby, forward, moving, going forward, going forward, going forward. We are no longer looking backwards. We are no longer playing. We are no longer playing dumb. We are no longer giving benefit of the doubt. We are no longer giving excuses. We are no longer making excuses for their behaviors. We are no longer being tolerant. We are no longer being patient. We are no longer accepting. We are no longer staying in this situation because we've overgrown. You know, maybe it's done. Okay, it's done. Okay, it's done. So what I just want you to focus now is focus on joy. Focus on what brings you joy. Focus on what really lights you up from inside, and just focus on pulling in, continuing to do your things, continuing to do what you need to do for yourself. Your soul tribe is coming. Everything you've been working on is all coming together. I just felt like this was a final loop in the storyline that needed to be worked out, the final kink that needed to be straightened out, and now everything is all coming together. Okay, so this person, even though they might be filled with regrets, it just can't work at this time. It just can't work at this time. It just can't work at this time, because they still have a lot to do on themselves, with themselves, by themselves. That if you keep allowing yourself to continue to, if you keep allowing them to take space right now, you guys are not going to, neither of you is going to be able to do what you need to do. And you especially, because you keep giving multiple chances, and then this holds you back. So I want you to, there's something about you also at this point tapping into your masculine energy and just choosing to do what needs to be done for you. Choosing to do what needs to be done for you. Seeing things from a logical aspect. Don't let your emotions get you crazy. Tap into your masculine energy, okay? If you know where your Mars placement is in your chart, I want you to look at it, and so that you can embrace the qualities of your Mars placement. But there's something at this point, at this time, requiring you to tap into your masculine energy. Okay, and even if you're a man watching this, there's something about you having to release. Yeah, I already told you, tap into your masculine energy, and you can be your own knight. You can be your own knight, okay? You can be the one to save yourself, take care of yourself, give yourself what you keep expecting this person to give you. So you keep expecting this person to show up for you, to maybe love you. Give yourself that. Save yourself. Protect yourself. Provide for yourself. Do everything you need to do for yourself, because you are more than capable of it. The actual fact is, you're actually very capable of this. It's just that you keep on waiting like, okay, I want you to be the one to do it. Not that you couldn't do it, you could do it, but you were just like, okay, it would be nice if you were the one who did it. Okay? You just kept on saying it would be nice if you were the one who did it. So it's not like you couldn't do it, alright? So at this point in time, just focusing on your joy is going to require you to be a lot more independent, a lot more reserved also, because what I see here is you now being very focused extraordinarily on the things that actually bring you joy, prioritizing your peace, prioritizing your joy, prioritizing your happiness, prioritizing your comfort, prioritizing your peace of mind, prioritizing your art first. That's how I see it. Like, you're just putting yourself first, and you're not letting anything play with you. You're not letting anything destabilize you. You're not allowing anything to take you out. You're not allowing anything to, get you disinterested or get you distracted. You're not allowing anything to actually distract you at this point in time, and that's awesome. Okay, and that's awesome. So at this point in time, final thing I'm going to tell you is you just need to stay focused on surrendering. Let's just pray, guys, continue to guide you. Don't judge this person don't start feeling bitter or resentful or being very angry or upset with your person. No. Just don't judge them. There's nothing for you to judge. It's just that you need to understand, like, okay, this has happened because it needed to happen this way. If they could do better, they would show up better. But right now, you can't keep on keeping your hopes up, like, oh, okay. You have to ask. So it's really just about accepting things at face value. Just accept it as it is. No biggies. No resentment, no anger, no bitterness, no victim mode, nothing like that. It's even the freeing yourself from your self-imposed prison. This person didn't put you in the prison. You're the one that kept yourself in this prison. So it's really it's really nothing about this person. So I don't want you to start feeling like resentful, like, oh, this person took up so much space in my heart. I give them all my love, blah, 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 blah. It's nothing like that. Okay? It was just always a call for you to come back into yourself. It was just always a call for you to be your own knight. So it's just always a call for you to protect yourself, for you to do things you want for yourself, for you to put yourself first. That's what it's always been. Okay? Alright, final message for this collective. When I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. When I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. So as I was saying, this is not time for you to... Your person, it's not like a person is bad. They are not bad. They are not crazy. They are not any of those things. It's just that they still just have their own things to walk through. And you keep on hoping and keeping yourself in this place of stasis and waiting like, oh, they'll finish it, they'll finish. So that's just it. It's just you at this point realizing, like, okay, what will be will be. For whatever, continue marching on. Don't keep yourself in this place of keeping yourself tied to emotions of conflict, of resentment, of, oh, why you not? Just sit as it is. Really, your person is trying. They're trying to be the best they can be. But it's just that right now you can't keep on waiting for them to be that person, because you are delaying your own growth, you're delaying your journey, you're delaying your happiness. You keep on sacrificing your happiness, and that's not a healthy relationship. You can't sacrifice your happiness, okay? That's what your spirit guides are trying to get you to understand, like, because you keep on sacrificing your happiness, you keep on dimming your lights, you keep on dimming your joy, your heart. That's not helping you. If this person is going to be your person eventually, they will come back around when they've done their own karmic work, when they've done their own, fulfilled their own karmic obligations. That's just it, okay? Alright, so final word I'm going to give you. When I see the good in others, I acknowledge it out loud, okay? When you see something good, say it. If they do something good, say it. Praise them for it, but no more extra. No more. No. Okay? Alright, baby. I love you.